Welcome back. We're getting into chapter 6 of Thought Outlines the Vision, Emotion Colors It In. And chapter 6 is called Living in Thankfulness. Be present in all things and be thankful for all things. It's an interesting statement. And I love going back to the definition, so I was like, let's just define all this. Like, what is the present? Something that is existing and occurring in the now? And what is a thing? An object that one need not, cannot, or does not wish to give a specific name. A lot of interesting words in that. All. A whole, a quantity. Thankful, pleased, relief, giving gratitude. Now the thing kind of goes back to the all, right? Like there's no need to give a specific name to it. Need not, cannot, does not wish. To give a name to the whole. So if we explore that a little further, I mean, words can only go so far, right? A human being surrounded by the quantity of the whole. And there's all kinds of things in this atmosphere. And you ask that question, am I? I am. I know that's a hard perspective to grasp. And just saying like that to live in thankfulness doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's break it down a little further. So, how does a human live in thankfulness? Most people, and I'm guilty of this as well, you have this one path you're looking at, and it's linear. Monday through Friday, working for the weekend. And that's just one part of who you are. But if you want to live in thankfulness and be a part of the whole, putting your awareness in places of thankfulness where you don't think it exists will truly let you not react to that emotional state at times when things are bad, to be able to look down on it from a different place and be like, I'm thankful for this because even though it's hard, I'm learning a lesson. And it's like if you're going through what we're all going through right now, which feels like a shift, like things don't seem like they're going in accordance, which, feels like there's a little glitch in the matrix. And if a human being wants to live in thankfulness, in chapter 6, I just give a lot of examples of my week I had and the people I interacted with and why I was thankful. But I love this last paragraph, and I figured I'll just read this. Simply stated, living in thankfulness is a conscious effort that I can choose. What a power. Does an individual normally remind themselves what a magnificent being they are? Even from a scientific standpoint, you are the most updated version of humanity that was established in our current timeline from the Sumerians 6,000 years ago. We've adapted and evolved in an infinite loop around the sun, riding a blue planet's surface as it aids in our development. Its rays bring us weather, which produces substance for our masterpiece of autonomy. Our minds are fueled to reason, explore, and discover as we seek for truth. But we don't have too far to find true selves if we no longer force the thankfulness, but accept it, understand, and surrender that it's always available. We just need to place our awareness on it. So placing my awareness, I'm saying, man, I'm the most updated version of humanity. 6,000 years and running. Like, that's a pretty big deal. With that awesome, what do I call it, like coherence, integration of our systems, our organs, our muscles, our nerves, also comes choice. Well, that's fucking great. I'm thankful for that. This giant planet we live on just provides us with all our needs. And then we can create whatever we want to, seek, discover, and, explore. It's a pretty amazing thing when you think about, like, the power that you inherit, that you're the most updated human being, that you have free will. Everything here is provided, and there's so much to explore and reason and figure out and truth and put these jigsaw puzzle pieces together. So you can find thankfulness in the littlest things, which will bring you into a better place of living. We're talking about harnessing thoughts, emotion, and heart. And it's like if I'm sending out a vibration of thankfulness, I don't have this vibration of sending out lack. Like, I wish. No, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for a day for my buddy who hooked me up with some cash flow. He's like, I'm going to the bank right now. I'm like, oh man, I'm so thankful. I love you, man. You really take care of me when I need you. A little thing like that, even though I had some earlier troubles of the day. There's a great example, because when you get to these higher places, maybe those certain beliefs that you hold true to so much don't exist anymore. Like, you can see it from a different place with good versus evil. And just, I wrote about this in past books, but a great example is the Tony Robbins movie, I'm Not Your Guru. And the first chick steps up, oh, what's your problem? And she's like, I need to lose weight. And Tony's a giant person, And this girl is, she's beautiful. 18, and he's probing her. And he goes right to the parent issue. And she had a father that had substance abuse problems, and she felt like she had to please him. And her mom was with her, and Tony's like, hey, she doesn't confront this, it's going to fuck her up for life with men. You understand that. And he's like, you taught her how to do this, by the way. So she admits about this thing about she craved her father's love. But had never received it. And he was trying to explain to her, as bad as you've hurt, he's hurting so much more as a parent. And he's like, I think you need to call him and, and tell him why you're hurt, why it's messing with you. And so you think of that as a negative, but then he just turns around and he goes, well, if you got to blame him for all this shit, I love when he swears. It breaks stuff. He goes, look at what he created. Like, if he was the dad that he was supposed to be, this woman right here wouldn't be the tiger that she is today. And that's an amazing thing. That's like the living in thankfulness when you look at a situation and like, you did wrong. The father completely neglected his job as a parent. This woman is saying, I need to lose weight when she's beautiful. And it's really this lack of love she has. But if he didn't play his role, she would never be the aggressive tiger to speak up at a Tony Robbins event that's being filmed by Netflix, in Florida. So you got to live in thankfulness. And this good versus bad is look down from up here, and you can see both of them. It's working together. And yeah, there's going to be hard times for sure. But there's always going to be some thankfulness in any situation you find yourself in, or situation problems. The good and the bad. It's all one. And when you live in more of a thankfulness, I'd rather you start ascending to the fourth dimension. Right? You start putting out this vibration and frequency of, damn, like for me, when I drive to the golf course, I'll be like, man, I really love North Carolina so much. I'm so happy to live here. I can see the mountains over here. The southern pines come up. When the deciduous right now is taking a big breath in, flowers are coming. It's beautiful. I'm thankful for that. Thankful that I have a great dinner tonight, that I look good, feel good today. There's just so many things I could list as like a pop song will play on the way, and I'll see how much time I can run out of, or how much time go by before I run out of thoughts. And man, you can be thankful for so many things. That I got internet today. You know what I mean? That somebody was thinking about you, sent a text. Thankful that I got what I need to fuel my body. I was just reading the other day, this is very interesting. You take in 22,000 breaths a day, inhaling and exhaling, and that's like 5 gallons worth of air. No, it's more than that. Because you could take 2 pints in when you breathe in. But the amount of food you take in and drink is very minimal. And isn't it amazing when you breathe in, you're immediately hitting your bloodstream. Whereas when you take food in and liquid in, you've got to digest it first to get there. So be thankful for that you can just go, get highly oxygenated blood right to your system immediately, exactly what it needs. Just the little things to be thankful for. Hope that made sense. Smile big, shine bright.